The girl was desperate to find $10 million, but she never expected that a billionaire's divorce case would completely change her life. The man standing in front of her was Carter, a billionaire real estate tycoon. However, Carter never imagined that the most important negotiation of his life would be handled by such an unreliable lawyer, because just one day earlier, he had already seen how unusual she was. After the party ended, the girl casually handed her number tag to Carter. Seeing him standing there without moving, she impatiently said, "Why are you still standing there? Go get my car." Carter was about to explain who he was, but the next second, something extremely awkward happened. His private driver respectfully opened the car door for him. Only then did the girl realize she had mistaken him for someone else. Looking at her embarrassed expression, Carter calmly said, "Do you still need me to get your car?" The girl wanted to disappear immediately, but she never expected that the next day she would become Carter's divorce lawyer. His original lawyer suddenly became unavailable, and she was the only person who could take over the case. Carter thought this was a terrible decision, but there was no time to find another lawyer, because his wife was already waiting downstairs. Carter only wanted one thing: a peaceful divorce without turning their marriage into a war. He didn't want to go to court, and he didn't want them to become enemies. But after they sat down, the girl made him even more nervous. She started searching through her entire bag just to find a charger. Looking at a lawyer who didn't even look professional, Carter began to regret his decision. But when she finally said she was ready, the other lawyer handed over the divorce agreement. Everyone thought she would simply review the papers and finish the negotiation, but the next second, everyone was shocked because she picked up the agreement and tore it into pieces. She told Carter's wife that she would not get $2 million in monthly support, and she would not receive 30% of the company either, because she had already discovered that all the expensive jewelry she was wearing was fake. The surveillance footage also proved that she had sold the real jewelry during the marriage and replaced it with fake ones. She had been using fake jewelry to deceive Carter for years. The moment the girl finished speaking, Carter's wife's expression completely changed. She stood up and shouted, "You have no right to interfere here. Sign the papers now, or tomorrow you will lose more than just 30%. After saying that, she grabbed the bottle on the table and threw it at the girl. Before anyone could react, a hand suddenly caught the bottle. It was Carter. At that moment, the girl looked at him in surprise. For the first time, she saw the powerful side of this billionaire. But Carter had already lost patience with this endless drama. He immediately blamed her. "Didn't I tell you not to make her angry?" The girl refused to apologize. During their argument, Carter suddenly asked, "How did you know her jewelry was fake? Do you know she could accuse you of making false claims?" The girl became silent for a moment, because she remembered what happened when she first entered the company. She accidentally overheard Carter's wife talking on the phone about selling jewelry, and even more surprisingly, the real jewelry was something she had personally taken from her friend. But she never told Carter the truth. Instead, she calmly said, "This is just a lawyer's judgment. You outsiders would never understand." Just then, the assistant rushed in and told them the other side had already signed the divorce agreement.